This team has given you struggles all year. I mean, is it satisfying to get a win like this?
Well, it is. It wasn't our best effort. Obviously, we had some breakdowns tonight that we wouldn't have. We didn't plan it up that way, but they come with speed. They're good in the neutral zone, and we seem to struggle with them right now. And actually, we were started with a 2-1-2 for the first two periods. We went to a 1-2-2 in the third, and I thought it kind of ended a lot of their rush stuff off the rush. They're a good rush team. Otherwise, we played well in their zone. We protected pucks. I thought we were okay in our zone. Everything was off the rush tonight. Every chance they had. So. We'll look at it. But again, we've struggled with Kitchener this year, and for the last 5 years. I saw the stats today. It's been a team that's given Windsor trouble. So it's just nice to get a win against them.
Well, nice too in that. I mean, you're down 2 goals there, and it would have been easy to get frustrated and just lose it. But I mean, the way you battled back there in the second.
Yeah, I mean, guys stuck with it. That's the kind of the mono for our team this year. I think that's we're physical. We never give up, and we proved that again. It wasn't the prettiest game. We knew it, but we stuck with it. Our power play again bailed us out. We got a goal. I know we gave up 1-2, and then the PK was excellent tonight. And Anuska made some big saves. I know the score is not going to be indicative of that, but he had some breakaways against early, and he made a couple big saves for us. So it's nice for him to get another win.
Not often you see a fourth line guy like Jodoin out with 6 minutes to go, and nice to see him get. He was begging for that puck there.
Well, yeah, I had a feeling about him. He was skating well tonight. He was banging, and you got to give guys an opportunity, and that's what he got tonight. And he took advantage of a nice. That was a skilled move there, a little chipper over the blocker. So I'm happy for him. The kid comes to work every day. He's probably our best conditioned athlete, and he deserves an opportunity, and he got that there tonight.
This team has given you problems all year. What is it about this Kitchener team that's been such a struggle for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, I think they play hard. They're pretty dangerous in the offensive zone and off the rush. So yeah, I think they just kind of play us well, and they're good defensively. Their goalie's been playing great against us, so he's given us some trouble scoring goals. So yeah, overall they're a pretty good team, but it was great to get the win tonight.
Is that a satisfying one to get?
Yeah, definitely. As we mentioned, we haven't won too many games against them this year, so it's great to get the win.
Did you need one? Did you need a? I think I saw a story in their paper a couple of weeks ago saying they would like this matchup honestly in the first round of the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, I think if we end up meeting them, I think we can definitely beat them in a series. I think if we play the way we know how to play, I think we'll be able to beat them. And yeah, I mean, if they want that's great for them. But I think we'd come out with the win in the series.
I mean, with the way things have gone against them earlier, any frustration when you're down 4-2 there early in the second?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely frustrating, especially letting up a goal on the power play early in the second period. But we've came back from a lot of leads earlier in the year. So yeah, I mean, it was definitely a little bit frustrating, but we knew that if we just kind of got back to our game, we were going to be able to tie the game up and ultimately win, which was what we were able to do.
What changes? I mean, is it tough for you because I mean, you're dealing with a bunch of line changes the last couple of days, and you haven't had the same line mates now. I think 3 games.
Yeah. I mean, it's been a little bit different with injuries and suspensions with Cooley being gone and whatnot. But yeah, there's a lot of great players in this locker room. So whoever I end up playing with is we'll find ways to kind of make it work and build our chemistry together. And yeah, ultimately, it's not too hard to play with any player in the room because they're all pretty good players.
I mean, we talk about it again back on the back on the top of the scoring list again. Do you look at that at all? Or is that something you watch at all?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely notice it. I mean, you just mentioned him that I'm back at top, so kind of find out through that. But yeah, I mean, I definitely see it, but I'm not really too focused on it. I don't really care too much. I mean, it'd be great to win the scoring title, but ultimately it'd be a lot more rewarding to win the OHL championship and go deep in the playoffs with this team. So that's what I'm really focused on.
I mean, you lose Maggio on Sunday, you lose Cooley today. How does that sort of alter the power play?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, just there's some adjustments to be made. But yeah, as I mentioned before, there's a lot of players that can step in, and you have the next man up mentality. So yeah, I think whoever's on the power play, I think will be able to find success, and it definitely does take a little bit of adjustment, changing up a little bit due to the circumstances. But yeah, as I mentioned, the next man up mentality, and there's a lot of great players who will be able to get the job done.
I think Andrew's got 3 power play goals now since moving into.
Yeah. Yeah.
What does he add to that unit?
Yeah, I mean, as you see, he's a great shot, great one-timer. So, I think we're able to feed it into him. He's able to hit the puck, and he's able to, put it in. He's able to score pretty well with it, as you saw tonight. So, yeah, I think, having him there is good, and he's definitely able to score.
Good stuff. So talk about that first goal. I mean, it looked like that puck wasn't going to get to you quick
No,
enough.
I was tapping my stick on the ice as hard as I could, calling for it, and Rebo had a really nice pass up the middle because I noticed that the defense, he fell, so I just saw my opportunity, took it, went down. I kind of like faked that I was going low glove on him and then just chipped it back to the blocker side. It was a pretty sick move. I've done it in practice a couple times. It was nice.
Mark was pretty impressed with it.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
Nice. Good to hear.
I mean, for a guy who's playing fourth line minutes to get that chance with 6 minutes to go in a tie game in the third period, what does that say from the coaching standpoint about you?
It's good. They're gaining more confidence in my play as a new forward this year, so it's good that they're finally like seeing my potential and putting me out there for the opportunities like that, and I just took it and capitalized. That's all you got to do. Once you get your opportunity, you just take it.
Do you consider yourself a forward now, or do you still think of yourself as a defenseman?
Well, now I would consider myself a forward, but I'd say I'm a forward and a defenseman because I could still go back and play defense. I've been playing defense my entire life, other than this year.
Do you rank goals in your career? Not necessarily just in junior hockey, but hockey in general?
What do you mean rank?
How big that goal was?
Well, it was good. Like for the game, like we were tied until that point, and it was definitely a momentum swing for us. It just felt good to get that off my stick, and in the net. I was really excited when I scored too. So yeah, it felt good overall.
You went over and talked to the official after. What were you saying?
Oh well, they were going and like. I didn't know that they review every goal afterwards, but I was just scared that they were gonna call it offside or something, and I was just making sure. So I don't know.
Ever had a bigger goal in a game?
I would not. Well,
Not even at this level, but at any level.
in minor midget, I did have one goal with like 0.3 seconds left in like a semifinal game, and we were down like 2-1 in the third period, and I remember I scored that one. That was pretty good, but I think this one was probably bigger in like my career wise, just because it's the OHL and not minor hockey. So yeah.